Happy evening to everyone. I am going to teach a polynomial. Polynomial is nothing but an expression with one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient is called a polynomial. Okay. An example for the polynomial is 2x square plus 3x plus 1. And this equation has three terms. First term, second term and then third term. Okay. From 2x square, this 2 is called as power or exponent. And this we call it as a variable, and this 2 we call it as a coefficient. So this is the example of the polynomial equation. Okay, what is polynomial? The polynomial which has an expression one or more than two terms with a non-zero coefficient is called a polynomial, and this is the example for this. Next, I am going to teach polynomial in one variable. Polynomial in one variable is nothing but an equation which has a same has only one variable with the same variable, that is 2x square plus x plus 3 with the same variable x. And one more example is 4y square plus 2y minus 2. And this is a polynomial with one variable, that is here the variable is x and here the variable is y. Next, I am going to teach the degree of the polynomial. Find the degree of the polynomial, that is x power 5 minus x power 4 minus 2x plus 1. We have to find the degree of this polynomial. I am going to teach how to find this. X power 5 minus x power 4 minus 2x plus 1. Okay. The highest variable power, first we have to check the highest variable power. Okay, which is the highest variable power in this? That is 5. So therefore the highest variable power is 5. So first we have to check the highest variable power. X power 5 minus x power 4 minus 2x plus 1. So I found that highest power is 5, that is x power 5, the power is 5. Okay, so I have written, therefore the degree of the polynomial is is 5. Okay, find the degree of the polynomial. X power 5 okay, let me explain again. Find the degree of the polynomial x power 5 minus x power 4 minus 2x plus 1. Okay, the highest variable power of x is 5. We have to find the highest power of x. Highest power of x is 5. So the highest variable power of x is 5. So the degree of the polynomial is 5. Okay, therefore the answer is the degree of the polynomial is 5. Let me tell the second problem for this. Next question is, find the degree of a polynomial of 2. Now we have to find the degree of polynomial of 2. So listen, You have 1D 2. Listen, here you don't have any value, any variable. You can write it as x power 0. Why? Because x power 0 is equivalent to y. X power 0 is equivalent to 1. So I am writing 2 into x power 0. If when you are adding x power 0, the question will not be changed. Okay. So 2 into 1. X power 0 is 1. Now we have to find the degree for this. So the degree, the highest variable power of x is 0. You have only 0. So I just taken that the highest variable power of x is 0. Therefore, the degree of polynomial is is 0. Listen, find the degree of polynomial of 2. We have only 2. So I just multiplying by x power 0. X power 0 is nothing but the value of x power 0 is 1. So I just found that x power 0, that is the highest power in this. So the degree of the polynomial is 0. Next question is, which of the following is a polynomial in one variable? We have to find among these which has a polynomial of one variable. Okay, we have 4 questions. Let me start the first question. We have to check whether the given polynomial is a one variable polynomial. Okay, first is 4x square minus 3x plus 7 is a polynomial of in one variable because the variable is x. So number one is a polynomial of a one variable. It's a polynomial in one variable. And one more thing is, and y square plus root 2 is also a polynomial in one variable. Y we have only one variable, and here also we have one variable as x here, and we have one variable as y. Therefore 1 and 2 are the polynomials in one variable. Listen, 4x square minus 3x plus 7, it has only one variable, that is x, and for second one y square plus root 2, which has only one variable, that is y. Okay, and what about third and fourth? Okay, come to the third one, 3 root t plus t root 2, and this is not a polynomial. Why I am telling this is not a polynomial? Because the power should be in a whole number, but this is not a whole number. When 3 into t power 1 by 2 plus t root 2, and this is not a polynomial. Why this is not a polynomial? Because the power should be in whole number. Okay. And one variable. And fourth is x power 10 plus y power 3 plus t power 15. Okay, and this is also a polynomial, and polynomial in 3 variables. How x, y, and then t. The variables are different, but in this you have the variable same. That is, you have only one variable, that is x. But in this you have 3 variables, that is x, y, and then t. Therefore, this is also a polynomial in 3 variables. Okay, let me explain again. Which of the following is a polynomial in one variable? 4x square minus 3x plus 7, y square plus root 2. These both are a polynomial in one variable. Y has a one variable, that is x. In this you have y. So these two are a polynomial in one variable. And 3 root 2 plus t root 2. This is not a polynomial because the power is not a whole number. And last is x power t plus y power 3 plus t power 15. This is also a polynomial, but polynomial in the 3 variables. Okay, let me teach the next next problem. Write the coefficient of 2 minus x square plus x cube and pi by 2 x square plus x. Okay, we have to find the coefficient of x square. Okay, what is coefficient? Coefficient is nothing but a number used to multiply with a variable is called a coefficient. For example, 2 into x. So we just multiplying the value, multiplying the number with x. That is 2 into x gives 2x. This is the concept for the coefficient. Okay. So 2 minus x square plus x cube. The first problem, we are going to find the coefficient of x square. Okay. Solution. The coefficient of x square is minus 1. So minus 1 into x square is equivalent to minus x square. So when a number used to multiply with a variable is called a coefficient. So I just multiplying, if there is no number before a variable, we considering it as 1. So here if there is no value, we are considering 1. So 1x square. So minus 1 into x square is equivalent to minus x square. Therefore, the coefficient of x square is minus 1. And for pi by 2 x square plus x. What is the coefficient for x square? Yes, coefficient of x square is pi by 2. Coefficient of x square is pi by 2. Okay, let me explain again. Write the coefficient of x square for these two problems. We have to find the coefficient for 2 minus x square plus x cube. Coefficient is nothing but a number used to multiply. A number used to multiply with a variable. It's called a coefficient. So we have to find the coefficient of x square. Where is the x square? Here it is. So minus x square. Minus x square is how we can write it as minus x square. If there is no number in front of this value, we are considering it as 1. So minus 1 into x square. So what is the coefficient of x square? So minus 1. When you are writing coefficient of x square, if it is minus, be careful of using the symbols. Okay. The coefficient of x square is minus 1. For second problem, pi by 2 x square plus x. So how will you multiply a number with a variable? You just multiplying pi by 2 into x square. Therefore, coefficient of x square is pi by 2. Okay, let me explain next problem. Find the value of the polynomial. So first, p of x equivalent to 5x square minus 3x plus 7. These are the polynomial. Okay, so we are taking it as p of x. Now we have to find the value for this polynomial, and they have given the value of x. Okay, p of x equivalent to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 and x equivalent to 1. They have given the value x. They given the value x is equivalent to 1. We have to use the value 1 instead of x. Wherever you are finding x, you have to use 1. Okay. So p of 1 is equivalent to 5. What is the value of x? 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 7. So 5 into 1 part 2 is 1, minus into plus minus, minus into plus minus, 3 into 1, 3 plus 7. 5 into 1, 5 minus 3 plus 7. 5 minus 3. Let me explain again. P of x equivalent to 5x square. minus 3x plus 7, and they have given the value x. What is the value of x? X equivalent to 1. So wherever you are finding x, you have to use value 1. Okay. So p of x, instead of x, we just using 1. So p of 1 is equivalent to 5. And what is the value given? X is equal to 1. 1 power 2 minus 3 into 1 plus 7. So 5, 1 square is 1. So I have written 1 minus into plus, minus 3 into 1, 3 plus 7. 5 into 1, 5 minus 3 plus 7. 5 minus 3, that is 2 plus 7 is equivalent to 9. Now we found the value of the polynomial is 9. Okay, now shall we start for the second problem. Okay, p of x is equivalent to 3 y bar 3 minus 4y plus root 11, and the value of y is 2. So p of y, p of 2 is equivalent to 3 2 power 3 minus 4 into 2 plus root 11. So 3 2 power 3, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, minus 4 2s are 8 plus root 11. 8 3s are 24 minus 8 plus root 11. So 16 plus root 11. So this is the answer for this polynomial, 16 plus root 11. Okay, next problem is check whether minus 2 and plus 2 are the 0 of a polynomial x plus 2. 0 of a polynomial is nothing but when you check whether minus 2 and plus 2 are the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. 0 of polynomial is nothing but when you are simplifying the value x, the whole equation becomes 0. Okay. Now we have to check whether minus 2 and 2 becomes x plus 2 as a 0. Okay. So solution, let p of, I am taking let p of x is equivalent to x plus 2. By using minus 2 and plus 2, we have to check whether this is a 0 of a polynomial or not. Okay. So I am taking first value as minus 2. P of minus 2 plus 2, that is 0. Therefore, minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. Just simplifying the value x and the whole becomes 0. Therefore, minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial of x plus 2. Okay. Next, I am taking plus 2. P of 2. 2, that is value of x, we are taking it as 2 plus 2 is equivalent to 4. That is not equivalent to 0. Therefore, plus 2 is not the 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. So minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial of x plus 2 and plus 4 is not 0 of a polynomial. Why we receive the answer is 4, that is not equivalent to 0. Okay. Next problem is verify whether the following are the 0 of the polynomial. We have to verify whether the given polynomial is 0 or not. Okay. First question is p of x is equivalent to 3x plus 1 and they have given the value of x is minus 1 by 3. Okay. So solution for the first problem is p of x is equivalent to 3x plus 1 and x is equivalent to minus 1 by 3. Instead of x, we have to use minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is equivalent to 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So 3 will be cancelled, minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. Therefore, x equivalent to minus 1 by 3 is the 0 of the polynomial 3x plus 1. P of x is equivalent to 3x plus 1 and x is equivalent to minus 1 by 3. P of minus 1 by 3 is equivalent to 3 into x, that is 3 into minus 1 by 3 and plus 1. So this is in the form of multiplication and just striking it off by dividing. 3 will be cancelled, minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. Therefore minus 1 by 3 is the 0 of the polynomial 3x plus 1. 1 by 3 is the 0 of the polynomial 3x plus 1. Let me explain the second problem, that is P of x is equivalent to 3x square minus 1 and the value of x they have given, that is minus 1 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. So P of minus 1 by root 3 is equivalent to 3 into minus 1 by root 3 whole square minus 1. So 3 into the square is for minus 1 and for root 3. So minus 1 square, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 and root 3 square square root and then square will be cancelled, that is 3. And you can write as root 3 into root 3, that is root 9 is equivalent to 3. So 3 minus 1, 3 will be cancelled. So 1 minus 1 is equivalent to 0. Therefore, minus 1 by root 3 is the 0 of the polynomial 3x square minus 1. Next we have to find x equivalent to 2 by root 3. P of 2 by root 3 is equivalent to 3 into 2 by root 3 whole square minus 1. That is 3 into 2 power 2, that is 4 by 3. Root 3 square is 3 minus 1. 3 will be cancelled. So 4 minus 1 is equivalent to 3, that is not equivalent to 0. Therefore, 2 by root 3 is not the 0 of the polynomial 3x square minus 1. In previous sum, the question is about to find the 0 of the polynomial and they have given the value of x to find whether, check whether it is a 0 of a polynomial or not. But in this problem, we have to find the 0 of the polynomial by using this. P of x is equivalent to x plus 5 and we have to find its 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so P of x is equivalent to x plus 5. So minus 5 plus 5 is equivalent to 0. Therefore, the 0 of the polynomial is in previous problem, the value of x they have given, but in this problem we have to find the value of x. Okay, let me teach. Find the 0 of the polynomial, that is P of x is equivalent to x plus 5. So we have to find the value of x. P of x is equivalent to x plus 5. So x plus 5 is equivalent to 0. For finding x, I'm just using equivalent to 0. 0. Therefore, x is equivalent to minus 5. Plus, if it comes over to right hand side, it becomes minus 5. Now, we found the value x equivalent to minus 5. Now, we can substitute in this. P of minus 5 is equivalent to minus 5 plus 5 is equivalent to 0. Next is P of x is equivalent to 2x plus 5. In this, we have to find the value of x. That is 2x plus 5 is equivalent to 0. 2x is equivalent to minus 5 plus it comes over right hand side, it will become minus. 2x is equivalent to minus 5. I need only the value of x. So I am having x in the left hand side. X is equivalent to minus 5. That is in the form of multiplication. If it comes over to right hand side, it becomes division. So x is equivalent to minus 5 by 2. Now you can substitute here. P of minus 5 by 2 is equivalent to 2 into minus 5 by 2 plus 5. So 2 will be cancelled. Minus 5 plus 5 is equivalent to 0. For finding x, we have to take x plus 5 is equivalent to 0 and x is equivalent to minus 5, and you have to simplify this value in this equation, and at last you will find the answer. The same for the second problem. P of x is equivalent to 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5 is equivalent to 0. From this equation, I am just going to find the value of x. So 2x is equivalent to plus 5 comes over right hand side, it will become minus. So minus 5. I need only the value of x. 2x is in the form of multiplication. If it comes over right hand side, it will become division. So x is equivalent to minus 5 divided by 2. So the value of x is minus 5 by 2. So P of minus 5 by 2 is equivalent to 2 into minus 5 by 2 plus 5. 2 will be cancelled and the rest is minus 5 plus 5, that is 0. Okay students, let us recall again. Okay, what we have seen today, we have seen a polynomial. What is polynomial? Polynomial is an equation which has one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient. Okay, this is called a polynomial, and I have given an example for that. That is, you can write it as minus 4x square plus 1 plus x, whatever it is. Okay. Next, we have seen polynomial in one variable. Polynomial one variable is nothing but which has the same variable, that is 4x square plus 2x, which has the same variable, that is x. And one more example is y square plus 2y plus 1 variable y. This is the polynomial in one variable. Okay. And next we have seen the zero of the polynomial. Zero of the polynomial is nothing but when you are substituting the value of x, the whole polynomial will become 0. For example, 2x square plus 1 is equal to 0. By using this, you are finding the value of x, and later you are substituting the value x into the minus 2 in that equation. When you are substituting the value x, the whole will become 0. That is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay students, try to learn this. If you have any doubt, you go through everything, and then I will give these sums in the homework, and I will give us a PDF form, and then I will do my problems, and then I will give to you. You just copy in a fair note, and then I will give us a script test, and then I will give us a homework. Okay, thank you.